Yeah. Fly was flying on the team. Touchdown. Time to get Jalen this ring. You don't really want to start a thing. This a bird game nation, baby. It's a Philly thing. Hater, and you looking like you type trash. I'm just here calling on Philly the podcast. And we can call him man dog or watch Miles score off the handoff. Rest of the division, your man saw Jackson like Sean, hunting like Randall. Season here, really time to do him in. Your boy Philly Fresco. Thanks for tuning in. What is going on, you guys? It's your boy Joe Castro, aka Philly Fresco, and it is Philly the podcast. So you guys have been waiting. It is time. Let's get to it. I got my boy Tom from A2d Radio, my brother. Not really my boy, you know, my family. What's good, man? How you doing?
What's up, fam? I'm good. Talk more Eagles. Let's go at it. I feel like this is gonna be a fun one. I feel like, you know, some people sent in. So we have 10 entries altogether. We might have 12. I don't know. I can't count. I think it's 12. So we have 12 entries, and the way we're gonna do it for the people that, you know, are watching that haven't, you know, heard of it, and for us to kind of have a refresher, we're gonna go over it by brackets. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna basically be, you know, 1 versus 1, and then we'll get down to the last 2, and you know, we'll make the decision from there. So it should be a lot of fun. Like I said, should we just get right into it? I mean, I guess, right? Just get right into it. Rock and roll at it.
Yeah,
it's gonna be fun. At least it's something positive. We can actually discuss the same old. Like, we got to figure out how we can get better.
Exactly, and you know, it's so many different perspectives. I will say that before we, you know, give our, you know, views on this. So you guys are going to be able to vote too. So I want everybody that's in the chat to vote. If you are a mod channel member, you get to vote individually, but the whole chat will count as one vote. And then I do have Brandon's, you know, input as well. So we'll get right into it. So the first 2, these are actually good friends of mine, very good friends of mine. So I pitted them together. You know what I'm saying? Because I was like, I'm not gonna have my best friends be the final 2. You guys are just gonna get it out the way, duke it out. So we look at it. I did allow trades, but it was just your first 4 picks. So we look at it, and we look at Nick's first. On his side, he ended up trading to the San Francisco 49ers, and he got the 12th pick, the number 43 pick, and then the rest doesn't really matter. But he gave up the number 6 pick and a 6th round pick and a 7th round pick. So 2 7th round picks, I should say. But his picks are Caleb Farley, Jabril Cox, Landon Dickerson, and Najee Harris. So just off the rip, what are your thoughts about that draft? You know what I'm saying? Where he went? What are your first initial reactions to him?
So looking at both of them, but just looking at him, you know, I like what he did in a way. I don't love Caleb Farley as much as some people do. I think he's got a high upside, but that like big plays there. But I'm a little concerned with him. But I love what he did with the rest of his draft. You know, Jabril Cox, Landon Dickerson, and Najee Harris. I mean, you went and got winners, which I just talked about on the show. Okay, and you went and got, you know, guys who play at big time schools. So I love what he did. I might not love Caleb Farley as much as a lot of people do, but Jabril Cox, Landon Dickerson, and Najee Harris are all guys that I absolutely love, and especially in the rounds he got them.
Yeah, I like what he did, and I think they have a nice little balance, and I'm not mad at the trade. I think the trade is actually kind of a steal, to be honest. I mean, you gave up a bunch of end of the draft picks to get up. So, and I like Jabril Cox. Like you said, I've really been falling in love with him. Some people are saying he's kind of like a stretch at that position or at that pick. You know, we talk about small school guys. He came from North Dakota State, so you know we have that Bison love. So hopefully he's the type of guy that he scratches that itch for Howie. I know, you know, a lot of people are connecting us to Trey Lance because of that North Dakota stuff. So maybe Jabril Cox is the itch that can, or the scratch that can itch, you know, whatever. You know what I'm trying to say. So we move on to Alyssa's. Now, Alyssa's is Jalen Waddle, Asante Samuel, Jamin, I don't know, Davis from Kentucky, and then Shakur Brown, cornerback from Michigan State. So she kind of stood pat. She stood and just picked. You know what I'm saying? She said, you want 4 picks? Here you go. So what are you thinking about that? How are you feeling about the whole Jalen Waddle at 6? You know, there's some things there.
Yeah, that one doesn't do it for me. I mean, I like Asante Samuel in the second round. The Waddle concerns me there. I just think it's too early. I think it's a reach. I mean, I like that she went 2 corners. I do like that. To address the elephant in the room there. But the rest of it now, I'm not in love with that. I'm not in love with that pick. Them picks.
Okay, so we have one person saying Alyssa. We got another saying Alyssa.
Wow.
You know, this is gonna be interesting. So
wow, a lot of people love Waddle a lot more than I do. That's okay.
I'm kind of with I'm kind of with you, Tom. And that's me and you go back and forth on a lot of things. But Jalen Waddle at number 6 is a little bit of a reach of me. I obviously wasn't there for the draft. I didn't see who fell where. Maybe he ended up somehow being the best wide receiver available. But I don't know. So let me know what you guys think in the chat. So far, I see 2 Alyssas and I see 1 Nick. So what are you thinking? Who would your pick be if you had to pick a winner in this round?
Yeah, it's Nick to me because it's not just the first rounders. I mean, what he did throughout his 4, I love. And if Alyssa traded back and did the Waddle at 12, then the conversation would be a lot different, right? But the fact that at 6 concerns me. But I do like Asante. Like I said, I like Asante Samuel Jr. a lot. But I got to go with Nick.
All right, so I'm going with Nick as well. I love both of them, and Alyssa's probably going to try and beat me up next time she sees me. But I'm going to go with Nick here as well. It's funny because Brandon went with Alyssa, so Brandon went with Alyssa. So we're at 2-1. And realistically, it looks like the chat's going with Alyssa.
Wow. There's a lot of talent on Nick's board right there. I don't know how you guys run from that. Ooh.
So it gets interesting. This is what I was hoping for. I know a lot of different people have different views on this draft, and we're starting to see it now. So let's do I have a channel member in here? I don't know why it's not telling me who's channel members. Somebody got to break this tie, right? So because I mean right now it's 2-2. I guess I could be the guy that breaks the tie, but now we're starting to see more Nicks. Yeah, now it's Nick.
It's looking like Nick.
Yeah, we're going with Nick. A lot of people are saying that they like the center, and then some people are saying agree that you could have traded back for Waddle. Nick has a Kelsey replacement.
Yep.
Says he isn't realistic with it, but hey, it is what it is. I am gonna go with Nick P. He thought, yeah. So it looks like Nick won. Nick won by a landslide. Hey, what's good? Steven Joyce, channel member in the building. All right, so it's looking like round 1. Let me write this down because I have a terrible memory. Round 1 goes to Nick.
Yeah. Nick's going to be a tough one to beat because of what he did. That's a tough one to beat. I'm looking at other ones. Going to be interested to see other ones.
All right, so we're going to move on. Some of these, need explanation, but some of them are just kind of. All right, so this one is an interesting one to me and this is why I put them together. Simply because, first of all, it's a battle of the Kevins. You can't get better than that, right? So shout out to Kevin Bacon and Kevin Thomas. I believe they're both channel members, so shout out to them definitely. So Kevin Bacon went a little bit more on the unrealistic side, if I'm saying, if I'm being nice, I guess. And Kev Thomas kind of stuck where he was. So we'll start, I guess, with the tornado that is Kevin Bacon's first 4 picks. So he did a couple trades. He traded back to number 9 and got a first round next year, first round in 2023. Got a bunch of stuff. So he got a whole bunch of trades. He did a whole bunch of trades. I don't even want to go through all that, to be honest. He just kept trading back. And then he ended up at Micah Parsons at number 13, Trayvon Morwig at number 15, Rashad Bateman at number 18, and J.C. Horn at number 20. So he did a whole bunch of, crazy trades. And realistically, I'm going to say this off rip. I think all of those were reaches. Like, you did all those trades to reach. I mean, that's kind of my opinion, other than Micah Parsons. I love that pick. Don't get me wrong. But
I agree. Yeah,
that's like a whole lot of everything I don't know. Yeah, I don't really necessarily love this one, but maybe they do. Maybe they love the trade. So we'll move to Kev Thomas. Like I said, he kind of went more for the simple approach. So he stood at number 6. He took Jamar Chase, took Nick Bolton out of Missouri at number 2. He took Asante Samuel Jr. in the 3rd round, I believe that is. And he took Jalen Mayfield at tackle from Michigan. So what are your initial thoughts on that one?
Like I have Chase high, not as much as everybody else does. I do like Jamar Chase, and I'm not gonna like throw a remote if we get him. So I'm a big fan there. So I'm good there. I like where he got Asante Samuel Jr. at. I'm really intrigued there. Nick Bolton, is he a junior? You know, that one's okay to me. I think there's more talent at 37. And the Jalen Mayfield, that I'll take a tackle. I mean, I don't know if he plays right or left. Mayfield. I mean, I would hope he would play right. If we went back to the tackle pool again, but I don't hate his pick. I like 2 of his picks. I think really the 3rd one's like I don't know enough about Jalen Mayfield, the crowner or not, but it's late. But his 2 of his 3 are really good.
Yeah, I agree. The Nick Bolton pick, yeah, that one. Again, it's hard because we're not there. So, you know what I'm saying? So in the chat, everybody, you guys let me know, kind of throw out names. I'm seeing a lot of Kev Thomas already, but Nick Bolton is the only, because I've heard good things about Jalen Mayfield. I'm kind of where you are, where I don't really necessarily know who he is. So I don't want to make like too much of a statement there. But realistically, I don't know who Nick Bolton is, to be honest, like that. So, I've kind of had my sights on about 3 or 4 different guys. Nick Bolton's not one of them. So he might be a great prospect. I don't know, but I'm kind of with you there that I kind of take 2 of his picks. So I like where he went with this draft. I'm going to probably say Kev Thomas would be my winner.
Yeah, I'm going to agree because I don't love the 1st round selections by Kevin Bacon. You know, I like Trayvon Moehrig, but you're talking about another TCU guy, and now we have 4 first-round picks. So I just can't. I can't select that one because I know it's not going to happen. Too.
Yeah, I respect that. And it looks like it is going to be Kev Thomas in this chat as well.
Smart guy.
Everybody see, smart chat. Hey, great minds think alike. Y'all got to see some Nick Bolton film. Yeah, I guess I got to look him up. Nick Bolton, the dudes from Tasha. I don't even know what that says, but right. So it's looking like. I'm sorry.
I just want to know. Does anybody know if Jalen Mayfield's a right tackle or a left tackle? Because everything I look up on him, I can't. They just tell me he's an offensive tackle.
Yeah, I think he played left tackle.
Right.
I'm pretty sure he played left tackle at Michigan.
Oh, he played right. Okay.
Oh, did he play right?
Yeah, it looks like he's on the right side here. So yeah, I like that. I like that pick even more than. Okay, cool.
All right, so we got Kev Thomas. So far we got Nick and Kev Thomas. That's gonna be the next. That's actually kind of funny because Kev is my boy too. So all right, we're getting all my friends out of the way. All right. So I try to pair them up by the name too because I'm weird with alliteration. So we have Mr. Philly and Philly 52. Both of them went pretty safe. They didn't really do too much. We'll start with Mr. Philly. He went Devontae Smith at number 6, then Zaven Collins at number 37, Israel Makukama, that guy, in the 3rd round, and then they went Tylan Wallace in the 4th round. What are your initial reactions to that?
I like Devontae Smith. The rest of them are You know what I mean? It's a lot of there to me. And you're going to take 2 wide receivers. I mean, how many we're going to have on this roster? We can't be like cutting more guys because we don't have the cap money to be playing this game.
Mm-hmm.
Zavon Collins is okay to me. I mean, I like to address the linebacker. I like how he dressed safety. If he would have went somewhere else at 84 besides another receiver, I would like that one a lot better. This is a close one. I agree. This is close. I'm lukewarm on it. Lukewarm on his. Lukewarm.
I agree. I do like Zaven Collins. I think he is going to be really good in the league. I think 2nd round pick is a good spot for him. I wouldn't be mad at that. Devontae Smith, I'm not that huge on. I'm not that big of a guy on Devontae Smith. I think at 6, especially, there was probably people there. We don't know though. But I definitely think Zaven Collins is a beast. But either way, and Makoba, I can't say his last name. If I can't say his last name, I don't want him on the team because I got to cover these guys, and it's like, I'm not really trying to learn. The old dog doesn't learn new tricks. Well, that wasn't. I'm just kidding. But no, I don't really know much about him to put him at third. I feel again you could probably get better prospects. And then Tylan Wallace, like you said, I don't like the double dip in wide receivers. But we move over to Philly 52s, and he moved back. So let me get his trade out.
I like what he did.
I do like what he did.
I like Eric Stokes at 84 addresses a need. The only thing I don't like what he did, honestly, is looking at it. I don't like the 37th pick of the wide receiver there. There's just other needs you got to start filling out, and then if you keep missing, if your wide receivers you have don't work out, then you go back to the draft pool the following year, right? So you got to let these kids play. So I just think there's other holes at 37 you could address, and probably at corner. Like he could probably get him out here with Parsons, another corner, and Stokes. And then you're saying, okay, you really address defense, and you got an offensive tackle. Good. That's a good come out.
Yeah. No, I agree. I do like his. I like 3 of his picks a lot. Terrence Marshall at 2. I do agree. I don't know if I love that pick. I like where he's going with this. Though. At least you kind of, like you said, I want you to pick something, because it's like a lot of people are arguing with me and being like, we need to get Jalen Hurts, help and all this. What would help Jalen Hurts so much is not having to score 35 points plus per game.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So like, let's fix this defense if we have the opportunity. I'm not saying force picks, but I agree with you. You probably could have got something, a little bit maybe more
maybe a
value. Maybe get a running back there, something like that. What are you guys thinking in the chat? Let's drop some names. If I had to pick, I like that he dropped back, got Micah Parsons. He ended up getting, obviously some more picks from San Fran for that.
And what future picks. So. Yeah, so now we have 3 first rounders.
Exactly. So, I mean, that's pretty big. So I'm going to probably go with Philly 52.
I agree. Me and you are right. Our chalk right now. I agree with you.
I know we got to disagree on something. We got to argue here somewhere. And Brandon, I think, said Philly 52 as well.
Yeah, getting that first. Dog Exchange said getting that first, and that next year's first from San Fran is gigantic, because now you got 3 first rounders that year, and it just gives you so much. You got so many things to play with.
I just want to make sure. Give everybody a second to vote. We got 2 Mr. Phillies, but we got 3 Philly 52s, 4 Philly 52s, 3 Mr. Phillies. It's looking like it's Philly 52 because he obviously has us as well. So
yeah, he won by a small amount. I agree.
Yeah, I think they're both really good. I think it comes down to that trade. I think that trade is really what gave him the better. So all right, we're banging through these. I like this. Good. I thought this was gonna take forever.
Nah, we know what we're doing.
Yeah, y'all have my money in no time, y'all. All right, so we have Ref Taco and we have Infamous 2K, both young, upcoming guys. So I had to put them together, put them against each other. We'll start with Ref Taco. So he traded back to the 9th pick, got the 71st pick and a 2022nd 4th. He took at number 9 Patrick Surtain. This one I know people are going to probably start getting a little antsy at, but he took Mac Jones, the quarterback out of Alabama, in the 2nd round. He took Jabril Cox, and then he took Patrick Jones, the edge rusher. So initial thoughts on that. I know probably the 2nd pick really jumps out at you, so we'll address it.
Yeah, that's where you throw remotes. Everything he did in this draft besides Mac Jones is phenomenal. Okay.
Yeah.
The Mac Jones, to me, I don't care if he can play if ends or buts. You can't draft the quarterback. So that's where I stand on his. Everything else, I like what he did. I love Surtain. I love Cox. I like Jones. He did a really good job. The Mac Jones, I can't.
Yeah, I agree 100%. We got to stop doing this, but no, I agree 100%, man. That second pick is where you really throw me. So yeah, I don't know, but we'll move over to my guy Infamous 2K. He only made 1 trade which was, I believe, for the 25th pick. He traded one of our future picks for the 25th pick, so it wasn't a huge trade. But anyway, so he got Jamar Chase, Patrick Surtain, Zaven Collins, and my new favorite player, just because of his name, is Talanoa Hufanga. I just love saying his name. That's like the best name to say in the world. So what are your initial thoughts on that?
Dub.
Yeah.
I don't care what he gave up. I mean, you're getting Surtain at 25. I love it. Chase, like I said, Chase, I'm not in love with it. Everybody else is, but I still love him. I won't be mad at it. But then you get Collins, where you get Collins too, and then you handle the safety issue. I like what he did a lot. I like him famous. I'm going with him on this one.
Now, some people are saying it's unrealistic. It might be. I mean, but hey, if that's how it falls, these are from the website. So I give them that. It's not like they're just sending me a list of people they would want,
No,
but my bad. Go ahead.
No, yeah, true. You're right. Like it's done by the computer. It's what's there. So
shout out to my guy Darius Dalton in the building. Yeah, I mean it's looking like. I think that all three of us, I know Brandon went with Infamous on this one, so it's looking like all three of us. So unless there's like a surge of ref tacos in the chat in the next couple seconds, it's looking like Infamous Taco. They're both winning. Infamous 2K is looking like he's gonna, yeah. So Infamous 2K takes that one. All right, we got one more, and then we go to the second round. And I want to say that I was prepared for the first round, but the second round might be a little bit of a mishmash of what we're going to be doing. So hopefully it works, All right. I think we got two more. So this one and then one more. All right. So we have Soul Exchange and Eagles Realist. Shout out to both of them. I believe. I don't know. Either way. So we'll start with Soul Exchange Music. He did trade as well. He traded back to the number 9 pick, and he received also a first-round pick next year, first-round pick in 2023, and then some other picks. And then at number 9, he drafted Jamar Chase. Then he took Caleb Farley. So he moved up again. Hold on, I'm going to have to find his trade because I forgot. His was like a whole ordeal. He traded a whole bunch of stuff.
You got Pitts at 38. I mean,
yeah, I forgot that this was he traded a whole bunch of stuff.
I mean, if if all that's possible, then of course you love his. You know what I mean?
Right. Seriously, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, if all that's possible, of course he wins.
Let me go over what his actual trades are so I can be fair, so everybody knows what's happening. So he made 2 trades. Okay. He made the first one was to trade 6th overall pick to the Broncos for the 9th overall pick, the 41st overall pick, and a 2022 first round pick, 2022 second overall pick, and a 2023 first overall. Damn, he fleeced them basically.
Yeah.
And then the Eagles trade Andre Dillard and Derek Barnett and a 2022 fifth round selection to the Dolphins for an 18th overall pick and the 22nd. And the 2022 third. So he traded a whole bunch of stuff.
Yeah, it's a good old time.
Yeah, he went crazy. So next time I'm going to have to obviously be a little bit more specific on how far you can go. But hey, it is his first 4 picks. So let's go over his first. I mean, what is there really to say? If that ever happened.
If that didn't happen, you're absolutely going in the right direction. Now, I don't know if all 3 of them guys are hits or all 4 of them guys are hits, but you just got to come out with two Pro Bowlers, 2 Pro Bowl caliber special players out of each draft you do. And to me, he has a better chance of hitting on them too. I mean, you're hitting on corner, even though I don't love Farley, like I said, as much as everybody else does. I like Surtain better, but you're still addressing it. You're addressing, I guess, you're addressing 2 skill position players, and you're addressing the linebacker position. So you went defense, you went offense. I mean, I don't know. I like what he did. Even though it's not happening, I still like what he did.
So I guess on the mock draft simulators, you can increase I guess I'll have to pick I don't know. I did this on a whim. Whatever. We're gonna have fun with it. And then so for Eagles Realist,
so his picks. It's still fun.
Yeah, exactly. Some people are gonna, most of them are pretty legit. So I'll say that. And not that his isn't legit. I mean, he had fun with it. It is what it is. Shout out to him. So Eagles realist is Jamar Chase at wide receiver at number 6, Tyson Campbell at cornerback at number 38, Creed Humphrey from the center from Oklahoma, then Chaz Surratt, the linebacker from North Carolina. I'm not mad at that. I mean, I like 3 of his picks. I don't really know much about Tyson Campbell. I don't really know much about Tyson Campbell.
School, obviously. I mean, he's only had 1 interception in 3 years. So whatever that means to anybody. We're looking for ball hawks. Obviously, we like Jamar Chase. Creed Humphrey, good. You're dressed in the center. Play what hurts. And Chaz Surratt, I don't know enough about, but at 84, you went linebacker. You hope you can play. But I don't hate Tyson Campbell because I like the school, right? Like, I'm a big fan of some of these schools. So I like what he did, but it's hard to beat what Soul Exchange did.
Yeah. I mean, so let me know in the chat, like what do you guys think? Because I'm kind of torn. Because like I wanna err on the side of realism, but like I didn't really tell them to, so like you can't really hold that against them, right? Kind of torn now.
Yeah, you can't hold it against them. But you can think if it's not realistic, like guys don't fall there in your eyes, you can go the other way.
That's true.
Like, I don't think Pitts falls at 38, so I might go with Eagles realist.
That's very true.
Just because I don't think that happens. I mean, it happens. Good, but I don't think it happens.
And I don't know if, like, I mean, this might be nitpicking at this point, right? But, Kyle Pitts under Caleb Farley kind of makes me think, like, if Kyle Pitts was there at 18, why wasn't that your number 18 pick? And it does kind of make me question, like, the realism of the draft, like, what the sliders were on and stuff, now that I know that.
Yeah, for sure.
Yes, I think I'm gonna probably go Eagles realist. What do you guys think in the chat? Who are you guys picking? Shout out to Be More Careful in the building. What are you guys thinking?
Wow. Yeah, I'm going the same thing. I can't believe I'm doing it. You know what? Now I'll go Soul Exchange.
Okay. So he says, "Screw you." Let me make sure what.
I'll flip it. Just because, I mean, he got a shit ton of talent, so I can't run from it.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, it's hard to really. Okay, so Brandon picked Soul Exchange as well. Yeah, I picked Eagles realist, but this is a good one. So the chat looks like they're going with Eagles realist.
All right, look at him go on. He went on by staying put.
And Be More Careful, who's one of the channel members. He counts. So any channel member that votes, you count as one vote. Like, so you're basically added to the panel. So I mean, it looks like he's the tiebreaker right now. So it looks like Eagles realist won. So no pressure. Be More Careful. I hope Soul Exchange doesn't find you, but looks like Eagles realist took this one.
Nice, good win by him. Good job. Staying put.
Exactly. Sometimes it's not the flash, Sometimes it's not the flash. I respect that.
Flash show.
I respect it though, Soul Exchange, because that really put me in a tight position. Because it's like I didn't specify, so I can't hold it against you. But that's kind of cool. That's hey,
so I took you, baby. I took you. I mean, look at all the talent. I can't run.
So we have the last one. This is it. Shout out to Be More Careful. You came in at the right time. You know what I'm saying? So you can't vote on this one, unfortunately. But so we have Timmy G, who I forget what his actual name is. If you're in here, say what up. So he took Kyle Pitts. I messed up and cut out their thing. I can look at it though real quick just to make sure if they're around.
You really like Terrence Marshall, huh? I think some people will like him.
Okay, I think this is it. Yeah, all right. So he took Kyle Pitts at number 12. He took Alex Leatherwood at number 37. He took Asante Samuel Jr. at number 43, and then Jabril Cox at number 70. I honestly, I can't hate on this. I really can't hate on this draft at all.
He did a great job. He did a great job.
And obviously he got picks for moving back to number 12. So that you.
Yeah, I like.
And I'm not even. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, go.
I'm not even like a huge advocate for getting all offense. Like I don't want. I've been very 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 voiced or whatever. I've been very loud about saying that I want to go defense, especially the first 2 rounds. But if this is the way we go first off, I wouldn't be too mad at this. And especially getting Asante and Jabril Cox at the later at the second whatever at the end of it. That's not bad. I think he did pretty darn good. So shout out to Be More Careful. Like I said, he is in the building. So he picked Micah Parsons, my guy, at number 12. Then he took Terrence Marshall Jr. at number 37. Then he took Asante Samuel Jr. at number 41. Then Jalen Phillips at number 43.
I like what he did. I'm right with you, Joe. Okay. I just feel like, you got to take best player available, A, B, C, and D. I get it. But you've invested so much in the offensive skill position players. Mm-hmm. Like outside of like a guy like Najee Harris and a running back, like I almost feel like I can't go there in these first 4 rounds. Like I just feel like I'm almost, outside of like Pitts, I feel like I can't go there. But I like everything Be More Careful did. I like Parsons. I like Asante Samuel Jr. and Jalen Phillips. I mean, he did a really good job. But I think I'm gonna go with Timmy, even though I don't love the 2 like offense early. I like it though, and I like that he went and addressed corner and linebacker there too. So where Be More Careful messed up for me is the Terrence Marshall, even though it's not like I don't like him, but he didn't go wide receiver Timmy G. So I'm giving him the dub because he didn't do it. He went skill position, but didn't have to go wide receiver. Good job, Timmy. Let's go.
Yeah, I like his drive. I like both of them. Like just to add a little bit more layers to it, just to be totally fair, Be More Careful's trade was to trade back from 6 to 7, and he got number 41 in that process. And then he traded from 7 to 12 and got number 43 in that process. So that's how he was able to get Asante Samuel and Jalen Phillips. So those are good trades. It's nothing for the future, which maybe that would have put him a little bit more over the edge. Like if you say you got a first round pick next year with all that. But he just basically, traded to get more picks in the draft, which is respectable. I can't hate on that.
Not at all.
So you said Timmy G. I said I haven't even said anything yet. Brandon picked Be More Careful. And then let's see what people are saying in the chat, man. What are you guys thinking? I see 1 Timmy G, 2 Timmy G's, and 1 Timmy G is one of the channel members, so that counts as a vote. So right now, Timmy G is in the lead. The chat can tie it up if I see a bunch of BMOs in the next couple seconds, which it doesn't look like I'm going to. So, yeah, it looks like Timmy G won this one. Shout out to Timmy G, man.
Timmy.
So another channel member says Timmy G. So that's really going to kind of end it there. And he has a real name that's on here, and it's Philly Grown. So his YouTube name is Philly Grown, but I made it before he told me. So because everybody had to go in on the whatever. I can't talk.
I feel you.
Do we have any more? I think we have one more. Do we? No? All right. So that's it. All right. So that is the first round, I guess you could say. So now we have our 6, second round guys. And what we're going to do here to make in the respective time, because I don't want to go too long, I want to do 3 groups. So I want to do 2 different groups, right? I want to do 3 at a time. So we're going to look at the first 3 winners, and I want you to tell me who you think is the best mock draft. I'll tell you, and basically the same thing we did. We're just going to do it like a triple threat match at this point for all my wrestling fans. So we start with Nick P. Actually, I think it'll be easier if we rated it. I think if you gave a 1 out of 10, because then this way we can keep it going like that. And then the person with the highest rating, obviously, would win. So we'll start with Nick again. We'll go back to Nick. Obviously, he beat Alyssa. Shout out to Alyssa. You know, I voted for her. I just want to remind her that. And so if we're going back to this, what would you give this? And again, everybody in the chat, please give me your rating 1 out of 10. Obviously, 10 being the best, 1 being the lowest. I'll start. And with Nick, I'm going to give him a 6. All right. And the reason I'm going to give him a 6, because I don't love the Caleb Farley pick. And I don't really love the Najee Harris pick. I do like the placement of the pick. I do. I just feel like he didn't go heavy enough defense. The defensive players that he picked to me just aren't. Caleb Farley's a great player and he's fast, but I feel like he's a project at best right now. And Jabril Cox is another guy. I feel like, he had a great year at LSU. You can't take that away from him. But 3 years he played at North Dakota State. So you still have to question the level of competitive, because he only played 8 games against higher level competition. I think he'll be great, but I don't know. Landon Dickerson, I guess that's a good pick. That is a good pick. I think a little bit too high to be really worrying about that. So I'm going to say 6.
Yeah, I was going to give him an 8, and the only reason he doesn't get higher than that is the Caleb Farley. So, Najee Harris to me, that pick's as a home run. Jabril Cox, you're addressing that issue, and I like Jabril, and I like addressing the center situation and going Alabama and going with the big boys. I mean, you made a conscious effort here. That's what I want Eagles Nation to understand. He made a conscious effort at 43-70 to be able to pound the goddamn football. And you got a quarterback that's going to need, like any other quarterback in the world, especially this one, you need the run game, because the run game opens up 20-yard scampers for him. So, you need the run game. This is a direction there. I don't love Farley, but the rest of it I really enjoy. So I'll give him an 8. I might be a little higher on my scale because these guys are all winners already. So I might be a little higher than the rest of the beeps.
I hear that, and I don't like the 2 Alabama guys. I don't like Alabama my damn self. So
you got Joe. You're the agenda. You got to come with me on the dark side. I'm not a Bama.
You're gonna be the Philadelphia Roll Tide. It's gonna feel like.
We want winners.
I respect it. Don't get me wrong. Hey, I respect it. Don't get me wrong. So at this point, I'll take anybody. Trust me. If they're gonna go out there and win for us. So you gave him an 8. Yep. I don't have Brandon's thought on this one, because he has two people that he likes that, if they come up, he wants to vote for them, but neither of them are here. So we have 6.5, we have 5, we have 6, we have 7. It's looking like you said 8, I said 6. I think that a fair guesstimate is 7. So I'm going to go in the middle of everybody and just go 7.
Yep.
All right. So Nick P gets a 7. We'll go over to Kevin Thomas. So Kevin Thomas had Jamar Chase. Again, this is one of the probably simplest ones, and sometimes that wins. Sometimes that wins. So Jamar Chase, Nick Bolton, Asante Samuel Jr., and Jalen Mayfield. Where are you feeling on that?
See, I give that a 6. I like Jamar Chase. It's just the wide receiver there. It just, I guarantee Patrick Surtain's on the board there. And if he is, and it's Surtain, Bolton, and Samuel, and you're addressing it. So that, even though Jamar Chase is a pimp, it just, I feel like I can't go there again. So I'm giving him a 6. It's a good draft. I'm just giving him a 6.
Okay. What do you guys think in the comments? What's your score for Kev Thomas right now? Kev, some people are saying 8, some people are saying 7. I've gotten 6. Damn, y'all are indecisive. Can Eagles Nation come together on anything? You would think there would be a clean sweep on one of these by now. Like, I feel like all of them been kind of close. Yeah, I'm kind of with you, to be honest. Like, I'm thrown off not so much by the Jamar Chase pick, more so by the Nick Bolton pick. I don't know him. So it seems like a lot of people love him. I could be 100% wrong. It would not be the first time. Trust me. I would love to see who was there at that Jalen Mayfield pick. Maybe there was somebody that I would have loved a little bit more. I mean, we're seeing 8 we're seeing 8s, 9.5s.
It's a chase, man. It's his love. It's his love. We're gonna go wide receiver again. I can't do it. I just yelled and screamed on the show for at least 45 minutes about weeks on end now about how you just can't do it again, but it's fine.
I got to, honestly, I got to be with you, man. I have to be with you. I have to be with you on that 6.
It's a good draft. It's just not a, to me, it doesn't change. It doesn't change the direction.
Exactly. Yeah. So me and you say 6. I've seen some 6s. I've seen a lot of 8s. Seen one 9.5. What are my channel members saying? 7. 7.
7's
3.
3 says.
We got some Russian judges in here, That's what I'm saying. I don't really know. I don't really know who he is.
Yeah,
Nick said Tom's a Chase hater. Hater alert.
You were just in troll me an hour ago.
So I think honestly, all right, so my channel numbers are around 7. Like I said, yeah. So they're around 7. We're both at 6. I'm gonna give them a 6.5. Yeah. I think that's fair. I know that the chat is around 8, if I'm being 100% honest. This is where I'm gonna play my little bit of a trump card, and I'm gonna go 6.5. And I love the guy. That's my boy. This is gonna be so awkward when we're talking again, but hey.
Oh, we got thick in here, baby. You talking sports? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm trying to be fair. I'm trying to be fair. So we get to the next guy.
Kevin Bacon. Kevin Bacon's like, how the hell did I lose that round?
Right? He's like, yo, ain't shit. It's like, that was my boy. So Philly 52, he went with Micah Parsons, Terrence Marshall Jr., Liam Eckenberg, Eric Stokes.
Now, do we add in, Joe? Do we count that 2022 first rounder?
I think you have to. I think it's only fair. I think because you moved back and got that value, right?
Yeah. I don't know. The 2022 first, I enjoy in this. I like Micah Parsons. Like I like him, but is he a 10-year game changer? Is he that guy? Is Terrence Marshall good enough at 37? Right? Is he good enough? I like the Stokes. I like it 10 to hand. I don't. I'll give him
his draft. It's his draft.
Oh yeah. I like it. Like I that's the thing. I like his draft. I like what he did. I truly do. I just would have went. My issue with it the first time was Terrence Marshall at 37. Right? So I'm where Michael DeJean is. I'm around the 7.5. It's not a bad draft at all. I don't know. I think I'm a 7.5. The first runner next year I like. I don't know. Give me an 8. Give me an 8. I'm sorry. Give me an 8. Give me an 8.
Michael says 9. All right, so you say 8.
Because that first rounder. First rounder. Which could be another mess. But it's still there. They got 3 next year. So if there's a quarterback next year and Jalen Hurts isn't the guy, right? You have 3 first rounders to go get him. Right, Joe?
Facts.
So, or whoever, you have 2 first rounders to go up and get a pimp if you need a position player. If Jalen is a pimp. So, okay. Yeah, an 8.
Yeah. I love the Micah Parsons pick. If I want to be nitpicky, I'll say Terrence Marshall maybe a little bit early. Maybe not, depending on how you look at him.
Not
maybe
fair.
you go another deep.
You like Parsons. You're not allowed.
I love Parsons. I love that value, though. Even if I wasn't a Penn State guy, realistically, that value to me is, I think that's great. You're getting a first-round pick and you're getting Micah Parsons. Sign me up.
Does it scare you real quick? Because I know we got to move. Does it scare you, though? Like, I love Parsons. Like, I watch a ton of Penn State games, even though I don't have one college football team. So I live in the SEC. I live on late-night Pac-10 games, Pac-12, because I'm a degenerate, right? And then I watch plenty of Big Ten football, and I watch tons of Penn State. Does it concern you to a year off with any of these guys?
Yeah, I mean, yes and no. I feel like it's good because obviously you don't have that wear and tear on you. You know what I'm saying? So long term, it's probably good to not have that year. But it also, I mean, yeah, I think honestly, because even from a team perspective, maybe their draft stock drops, but like that might be bad for the person, but is that necessarily bad for franchises like ours that might be looking to, trade back and still get value? So it sucks also because, some of these guys opting out, you don't have the full picture, right? Like somebody like Trey Lance, it would have been nice to see him play another full season to really get a picture of what he is. Same thing with Jamar Chase, to be honest. Even Kyle Pitts. I would have loved to see one more season from Kyle Pitts. I don't think he has the stats. I mean, he has the on film. It's hard to deny what he is, but like the numbers really aren't there. I think he has like just over 1,000 yards for his career as like in college. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, we know what he is, but like physically, but we don't necessarily know what he'll be production wise. So it could help some people. It could definitely hurt some people.
Not fair.
Now as far as this one, I have to get. I'm going to be with you. You said an 8, right?
Yeah, because of the pick.
Yeah, I'm gonna go 8 as well. I'm gonna go 8 as well because I like you said, and like I said, you get Micah Parsons and a first round pick. I might not love the pick at number 37, but I'll give you that. I'll give you that if you can give me that type of value for that first round pick. So I'll go 8 with it. I'll go 8 with you. One person says so. One of the channel members says 9. I'll take that. So we're seeing a lot of. We see 1, 7,
because of the pick, and you might have a first rounder next year from Carson too, and then you're sort of backing yourself up if you don't, and that's a second. So you still have now 2 firsts, 2 seconds. You know what I mean? So you're setting yourself up in a direction to get better. The only way we're going to get better is by having picks and be able to hit them.
Yeah, facts, big facts. Yeah, so I guess we're gonna go 8 because I see a lot. I think the chat is at 9.
Well, do we have
our channel members is at 9?
Yo, do we have to rate him over the first guy though? Because the first guy, what do we give the first guy? I know I gave the first guy.
Yeah, so we gave Nick a 7. We gave Kevin Thomas a 6.5.
Wow, Philly.
So, I mean, yeah, he would basically win either way. So I guess it really doesn't matter. For sure, I guess I'll give him a 9. So maybe that makes him feel good just in case he doesn't win the next round.
All right, so, yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, so now we'll move on to the next 3.
Okay, so he comes out to the finals, right? So he's in the finals.
So it's Philly 52. Shout out to Philly 52. Oh, I'm about to. Yep, I did it. I was waiting for me to skip all of them.
Yeah, go back. Yeah,
it's like it moves so fast, man. Oh my god! All right, stop. At least I was prepared for this. Like that's what you want. That's what you want. So let's never forget Emailgate. Let's never forget.
Who are you talking to? You don't gotta worry about that. I was just checking in, like I don't know what the fucking day it was half the time anymore. What day is it?
Yeah, man, you know me. But all right, so Infamous 2K is our first guy in the second bracket. Shout out to my guy Infamous 2K. He had Jamar Chase at number 6, Patrick Surtain at number 25. Zaven Collins at number 37 and Talanoa Hufanga at number 70. This is a solid one, man. This is one of my favorites.
Yeah.
This is it's hard to really get people. Okay, so we got already a 9.
Oh, it's a 9.5 to me. I mean, you want to get Delphin in the room. It's a 9.5 right here. I don't love the Chase at 6, but guess what? I still love the talent. So then you went corner, linebacker, safety. I love what he did. I love Surtain. Like I don't know if you're gonna get him at 25, but if you get him there, 9. I'll give him a 9, 9.5. We'll go 9. Solid 9.
This is a great job. Shout out to my guy Infamous, bro. And realistically, like I'm gonna say this again because this could happen. This is not, I wouldn't say Patrick Surtain dropping to 25 is all that realistic, but if it does happen, I could see a move like this, trade-wise, us moving in back into the first round to get somebody like him. So I have to agree. Honestly, I'm giving my guy a 10. Like this is probably an early favorite for me. This is definitely an early favorite for me. So I mean, I don't know how we're going to – so I'm going to say that he's a 9. I'm going to say that it's a 9 because I want to keep it fair to everybody else. And because at this point, we could probably just not even – but we're going to go on to the next one. So we're going to say that he's a 9.
That's why I did a 9 because I got to see the next ones.
But this is definitely an early favorite for me right now. All right, so we move on. Shout out to my guy Infamous, man. Great job. He's a youngin too. He's a young bull, so I like seeing my young bulls come in here and really show out. So next was Eagles Realist won this one. I was about to say Soul Exchange. Just looking at it, I wanted to be like, all right, so Soul Exchange obviously won this one. No, Eagles Realist. This one was a close one. So Jamar Chase at number 6, Tyson Campbell at number 38, Creed Humphrey at number 70, Chaz Surratt at number 84. This is another good one.
Yeah, this is a 6 to me. Yeah, you did a good job, but it's a 6.
He's like, yeah, no, this is the way you said that. I mean, I like the Chaz Surratt pick. I like the Jamar Chase pick. Like I said earlier, I don't really know Tyson Campbell like that. You said that he was good, so I take your word on it. I know Creed Humphrey's good. I don't know if I love it at that position. I'll go again. I'll go probably like a 7. I know a lot of so Infamous says 8.5. But everybody else is saying 7.
Yeah, 6 or 7. I mean, 7 to me is right there. That's where I was in my head, 6 or 7. I wasn't a 9, so I knew he wasn't moving on here. Even though it's a good draft, like there's nothing wrong with Eagles Realist. You want a big round against a tough matchup with Soul Exchange.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, you're the underdog in this one. This is like he's basically like, no offense, he's like the 16th seed. He just came in here and really showed out. So shout out to you, bro. Shout out to you.
Cinderella March Madness coming up soon, Eagles Realist. That's who you are.
Yeah, exactly. Shout out to you, man. Shout out to you. So yeah, we'll give you a 7. We'll give you a 7, man. But great job, man. I really like all these. I want to say that one. Before we go on to the last guy, I just do want to say, like, shout out to everybody that actually entered, because you guys didn't just throw together some BS draft. It looked like you guys really took time, really, took the effort, and I appreciate it because this was a lot of fun. And obviously, thank you, Tom, for taking your time to come out here and BSing with me for a little while.
I love BS. I was going to bring up, like, yeah, we got to do something again together. Even me, you guys do everything Saturday here, over here. I know, but they're like, that's a quick spot, so it's. I could always jump in there, but it's better to jump over here.
Yeah, no, it's always funny. We talk so much. That's the thing. Like it's good to talk football every now and then. So Timmy G is the last winner, the last guy of this bracket. This was a good one too. Kyle Pitts, Alex Leatherwood, Asante Samuel Jr., and Jabril Cox.
I'm gonna give him an 8.5.
Yeah, I'm with you. I think he's a very, very close second to what Infamous 2K put out. Very close second. Very, very close second. Shout out to him.
He beats him if he has the first. You know what I mean? If he had a first next year, he beats him. In my opinion.
Did he? Maybe just make sure he didn't. Maybe he didn't.
Like he's got second next year. What's he got? I mean, maybe he sneaks up. Maybe he sneaks up here. Timmy G, a pick away from upset city, maybe a 10.
This might change everything.
A 10. It's a 10. Come on, Timmy. Come on,
All right, so Detroit offered the 7th and 72nd pick for the 6th. After that, when it was my turn, 49ers offered the 12th and the 43rd pick. So it doesn't seem like he got any future picks, just got deeper in the draft.
So, okay. Still did a great job. I'll give him that 8.5. That's where he's at.
Yeah, I agree. I definitely agree.
Damn good draft. Take it.
Yeah, definitely. I think this is a close second. Like I said, we got a 6 in the building. We got, we're playing. We got an 8. One of them says Timmy G wins it all. Okay. 8.5. I'm with you. I think an 8.5 honestly is fair. I think he's a solid second. So let's quickly get to it now. So obviously it is going to be Infamous versus Philly 52. Infamous versus Philly 52. So let me run them back to I'll go back to whoever I see first. All right, honestly. Infamous. We'll go back to Infamous first. So he got Jamar Chase, Patrick Surtain, Zaven Collins, Talanoa Hufanga.
So great again?
Or I guess we'll just pick at this point.
Okay.
We can just pick one or the other.
Cool.
And then for Philly 52, we have Micah Parsons, Terrence Marshall, Liam Eckenberg, Eric Stokes, and that first round pick.
Yeah, Philly 52, you did a hell of a job here. I mean, you got far all the way to the finals. You picked us a pick for next year. I mean, tremendous job out of you. Already a better job than Howie Roseman. Congratulations for getting here. But my man walked out with Patrick Surtain at 25, who I would take at 6. So, Infamous, you're my winner. That doesn't mean you're going to win it. That just means you're my winner.
So everybody in the chat, let me know what you think. Brandon, just so you guys know, I told him, I was like, pick 2 people if they're in the final. And if one of those, people are the one left, that'll be your vote. If not, maybe I'll try and get a hold of you. So hopefully, let me make sure before I say. So he did pick as his winner, Infamous 2K. So right now, it is 2 for Infamous 2K. So I mean, I guess I can end it. All the channel members, please just, if you are in here, please just drop your vote real quick, because obviously you do count as one vote. I'm gonna go ahead and pick Infamous 2K. Woo! I think Infamous 2K is, I think his and again, like you said, man, shout out to everyone. Again, I can't reiterate this enough. You all put in great draft, mock drafts. Like, I did not expect to see the level of drafting that I saw. We would all be very happy and very honored to have you as our GM, because Howie sucks.
Uh-huh.
So it's looking like Infamous 2K is the winner, unless you guys say something different. I don't know if any of the channel members are still in here. I'll give it about a half a minute. I know Infamous 2K is in here. Doesn't look like anybody's going to say anything to change it. Wow. Speak now or forever hold your peace. Going once. Going twice. Shout out to my guy, Infamous 2K. Hit me up on, you got my Instagram. You got my, you got me everywhere. So just hit me up. I want to give a shout out to Infamous 2K. He was on this channel. He was a fan of this channel, a subscriber of this channel when I was around like 200 subscribers. No cap. Always in the lives. He always came through and talked. So for him to win, couldn't be a better guy, man. I am very happy for you. Hit me up and come take my money, bro. Come take my money. Yes, sir. Go shout out to Infamous. I'm gonna go do a community post for him. So definitely go say congratulations to Infamous. I will be in contact with you. You won $25. Congratulations, Tom. Thank you so much for taking your time.
Let me add on something for Infamous there.
Oh yeah.
Right. Hit me up on any of my socials, Infamous. I'm gonna get you like an A2d hat or something. For this week. So I'll add on to that.
Hey,
how can I come on here? How can I come on here and not give out to a winner, man? Let's fucking go. That's a huge win.
There we go. All right. So hey, Infamous, definitely hit me up. Hit up Tom. We're gonna get you sweeted out. We're gonna get you looking right, bro. But listen, Tom, I appreciate you so much coming on here. Like I said, I know you're you are the busiest man on sports right now, bro. You are killing it, and I appreciate you just taking the time, man.
Listen, brother, I'll come on freaking a million times a week with you. You know this. I love it. It's a 2.5 hour show. I guess, some of us like, Joe, there's only 2 guys in the business that I see doing this shit every damn day. And for the people out there, I always do that wrong. This man and hello. And that's it. So you're now listening. You're now tuned to the motherfucking greatest.
I'm about to get demonetized. But hey, guys, I appreciate every channel member. I say it all the time. I appreciate every channel member in here that,
Am I left live? Yeah, I think I am. All right. Joe's going to have to come back and end this. Infamous, that's a huge win, though. Gigantic win.
I hate my internet. Oh my God. But I appreciate all of you guys. I love you guys to death. Thank you so much for coming in here, having fun. Like he said, Infamous, please hit me up and hit Tom up. We're going to get you hooked up. But other than that, y'all know what it is. Catch me this Saturday, as always, on A2d Radio, of course. Plug Talk. But fly Eagles fly, and we are out here. Peace.